Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is John, and I have been kind of absent from this channel for the past 4 to 6 months. I've only posted a handful of videos, and even in those, I've been a little remiss in talking about really the only group reading event I've ever taken a part in 13 years of being on BookTube. And the reason why I'm a part of it is because I believe in what it's trying to do, and I love the subject. So I just wanted to talk about what it is, give a very high level overview of it, and talk about what we're trying to do with the community building, the recommendations, everything around the event itself. The event is called Historathon, starting on January 1st of 2026. We will have our fourth iteration of Historathon. So this has been going on for 3 years, beginning our fourth year. And what we do during the event, which is all year long, by the way, runs through the very last day of the year and then starts up on the next day, is we read nonfiction history. So, not historical fiction, but nonfiction history, broken up into 4 time periods. If you already know about Historathon, you won't really learn anything from this video. So feel free to click off or leave a comment about something that I might be forgetting that's important. If you are a new subscriber and don't know about Historathon, stick around and I'll explain it in this video. And if you're someone who doesn't think you're interested in history because it's boring and old and dry and dusty, also stick around because I think that I can convince you that while some of it is that way, you don't have to read you don't have to read those books. There's plenty of other interesting stuff that we can find for you to get passionate about. So, uh, before I start, for 2026, there is the original host, whose name is Van. He has a channel, Revenant Reads, and I will link all of these channels below. There's also me. I'm a co-host. There's Debs Rayner. There is Justin from Triumphal Reads, and there's Bill Rutenberg from Bill Rutenberg's Library. So this year there's still Vin, the original host, and there's 4 co-hosts, of which I am one. We break down the year into 4 reading quarters. So all of history broken down into 4 3-month chunks. That first quarter of the year, January, February, March, we read everything from, we'll go as far back as you please. Sometimes I jokingly say plank time. Go back to plank time all the way up to the year 500 AD. And anything nonfiction history related in or about those years counts for Historathon. In the next quarter, the next 3 months, we read anything written in or about the years 500 to 1500 AD. The next 3 months, it's 500 to 1820. And we finish off the year October, November, December with 1820 up to the present day. We have a Discord that will also be linked below that has well over 300 people in it. There's usually a low buzz going on around most of the year. Things get a little more exciting towards the beginning of each quarter when people are thinking about what they want to read and sharing recommendations and all of that good stuff. But if you are interested in joining the Discord, certainly if you're already a Discord user and a member of other Discords, please join ours. And if you have either recommendations you want from us or recommendations that you want to share, and you have niche or maybe special areas of history that you're interested in, I can guarantee you there is one of the members in that Discord that will be able to point you in the right direction for whatever quarter we're reading in. And I know a lot of people, I mentioned this at the top of the video, that a lot of people are not exactly enthusiastic history readers. Nonfiction writ large has a pretty dry reputation, which is unfortunate because a lot of it is fascinating stuff. But no matter what you're interested in, I promise you, everything that you're interested in has a history. Whether it's cooking, whether it's gardening, whether it's coin collecting, those are just three of my interests that I don't really talk about a lot on this channel, but they have histories, and I have books on the subject, and I read them and consult them a lot. I have other things that I talk about on this channel more, but my point is that history is not battles. It's not only that, certainly, right? There are so many things that if you just ask yourself, what am I interested in? We can show you, we can sort of point you in the right direction or make some recommendations about books that might get you just casually interested in picking up something that is related to something that you already will know you love. And that's really the point of the whole event. If you're not already a passionate history reader, if you think it's dry and boring and dull, then just try reading one or two things with us if you have any interest in history whatsoever. And if you have a little bit of interest already, maybe read something slightly out of your comfort zone, something that you don't read about all the time, or a period that you don't read about all the time. It is a real opportunity to kind of explore and exalt the wonderful thing that is history in a communal way with a lot of other smart people who love the subject. And at this time of year, it's always one of the things that I end up being most thankful for. If you are someone who has a channel on BookTube already, please make a video expressing your interest, especially if this just happens to pop up on your mentions feed, or if you're a new subscriber and I don't know you, leave a comment and let me know somehow that this has reached you and that you're interested. And definitely, like I said, join the Discord if you're interested in that as well. The link will be in the drop-down box for the video. If the Discord doesn't really speak to you and you have your own BookTube channel, feel free to make a list of things that you're thinking about, or just make us a video and ask for recommendations. And if you tag me in it, make sure you successfully tag me, because YouTube is a little persnickety about how it likes you to tag users. I will do my best to try and either dig up some recommendations for you or find someone who will. This is all about enabling people to find books about nonfiction history and subjects that they are passionate about. It's really the whole name of the game. So I am eagerly trying to finish off quickly trying to finish off 4 books is probably not going to happen by the 31st, but 2 or 3 books that I started earlier in the year, most of which were for Historathon. But once we hit January 1st, it is back to, well, however far back I want to go. I'm looking at my pile of possibilities videos, which is sort of what we affectionately call the things that we're thinking about reading. And I have 7 books in my pile right now. The host, Vin, and the co-hosts usually make on or around the first of every quarter a pile of possibility videos. Pile of possibility videos. So if you have no grounding in what history looks like, or the books you may be interested in, I always have some. I try to create mine, publish mine on the first day of every quarter. And I promise you mine will be available on January 1st, 8 a.m. Central Time. And like I said, the other participants who are heading up the event will also have theirs available in or around that time. But I think I might be the first one to make the announcement video for this year. Before the year ends, you will probably be seeing a few other of these from Vin and the other co-hosts. Apologies, by the way, before I wrap things up, for having this published on Christmas morning. I hope everyone is out doing something fun with friends and family, or friends who are family. If you celebrate the holiday, as I said in my community post earlier, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, joyful Yule, a Boolean holiday, and if you don't celebrate any of the above, Happy Festivus for the rest of us. I hope to see you in Historathon 2026, and have a wonderful Christmas holiday and New Year. Talk to you later.